Next motivation theory is McClellan's theory of needs. McClellan affirms that we all have three motivating drivers which do not depend on our gender or age. One of these drivers will be dominant in our behavior, and the dominant drive depends in our life experiences. The three motivators are achievement, affiliation, and power. Achievement means a need to accomplish and demonstrate own a competence. People will have a high need of achievement, prefer tasks that provide for personal responsibility and results based on their own efforts. They also prefer quick acknowledgement of their progress. Next one is affiliation. It is a need for love, belonging, and social acceptance, and people with a high need of affiliation are motivated by being liked and accepted by others. They tend to participate in social gatherings and may be uncomfortable with conflict. Power, a need for controlling own work or the work of others. People with a high need of power desire situations in which they exercise power and influence over others. They inspire for positions with status and authority and tend to be more concerned about their level of influence than about effective work performance. Next one is Vroom's theory of expectancy. Vroom's expectancy theory of motivation says that an individual motivation is affected by their expectations about the future. In his view, an individual's motivation is affected by expectancy. Here is the belief is that increased effort will lead to increased performance. That is, if I work harder, then it will be better. This is affected by things such as having the appropriate resources available, that is, raw materials, time, having the appropriate management skills to do the job, having the required support to get the job done, that is, supervisor support or correct information on the job. Next one is instrumentality. Here the belief is that if you perform well, then the outcome will be a valuable one for me. That is, if I do a good job, there is something in it for me. This is affected by things such as a clear understanding of the relationship between performance and outcomes. Example, the rules of the reward game. Trust in the people who will take the decisions or on one who gets what income. Transparency in the process decides who gets what outcome. Next one is balance. Is how much importance the individual places upon the expected outcome. For example, if someone is motivated by money, he or she might not value offers or additional time off. Motivation is VIE, that is balance, instrumentality, and expectancy. The three elements are important when choosing one element over another because they are clearly defined. E is greater than P, that is expectancy. Our assessment of the probability that our efforts will lead to the requirement performance level. P is greater than O, that is our assessment of the probability that our successful performance will lead to our certain outcomes. And these are all about the Vroom's expectancy theory of expectancy. Next one is McGregor's theory X and theory Y. That is, theory X and theory Y were first explained by McGregor in his book The Human Side of Enterprise. That is, two styles of management. Authoritarian style is theory X and participative style is theory Y. Theory X is managers who accept this theory believe that if you feel that your team member dislike their work, have little motivation, need to be watched every minute, and are incapable of being accountable for their work, avoid responsibility and avoid work whenever possible, then you are likely to use an authoritarian style of management. According to McGregor, this approach is very hands-on and usually involves micromanaging people's work to ensure that it gets done properly. Theory Y. Managers who accept this theory believe that if people are willing to work without supervision, take pride in their work, see it as a challenge, want to achieve more, they can direct their own efforts, take ownership of their work, and do it effectively by themselves. These managers use a centralized participative management style. And these are all the two theories, that is McClellan theory of needs and Vroom's expectancy theory and McGregor theory X and theory Y. Theory X is authoritative and theory Y is participative. And in the room's expectancy theory, motivation is equal to VIE, that is valence, instrumentality and expectancy. And in McClellan theory of needs, three motivators are achievement, affiliation and power.